Let's skip extra paint train for now. We have seen that enough. Let's try Fragile Collection. Apply Fragile to the first friendly unit, summon each turn, return on investment, spawn an additional collector in battles that already have a collector, and all cards have one additional upgrade slot. Okay, let's hope for Melting Remnant. Or maybe Hellhorned would work with imps. We got Hellhorned and Stygian. Stygian is a bit troublesome. Advanced Prototype and a Forgotten Name. I think relying on spells is not a bad idea. With the Fragile thing. Spell Weakness. Spell Weakness is good, but I think Frostbite might be even better. Problem is we need a Train Steward otherwise. Well, I guess if Tethys is fragile, that doesn't really change a whole lot. Especially with that trial. He will die in one hit anyways. That probably means I should take the Fragile on Tethys and actually play units in front of him that aren't fragile. Alright, second collector. Almost forgot about it already. I think I do want a non-fragile Train Steward here. This guy should die to Frostbite. Actually, not quite, huh? That worked pretty well. Ice Tornado, Helical Crystallis, Titan's Gratitude. Don't think we need another Helical. I don't think I want Titan's Gratitude. It's 30 damage for 1 Ember. It's not bad, but it's not great either. Maybe Ice Tornado, but probably skip. Fledgling Imp, Hidden Passage, Hornbreak. Fledgling Imp is a good way of baiting out the fragile while still providing some value, but maybe that's not even our goal right now. I mean, Tethys can't just take the fragile usually, so our first turn is safe. I kind of like Hidden Passage. Consumer of Crowns, no. Steelworker, maybe. Alpha Friend, maybe, but probably not. Alpha Friend is pretty expensive. It's the big problem with that guy. But it's good on an overstacked floor, and I'd rather have a Stygian frontliner. We'll take it, just in case. We can always remove it if we don't find anything that works with him. Large Stone. Pretty interesting. I was really hoping for an Incant unit here. Or something like a Sap Totem would have been nice. The sweep isn't bad. I'm not excited about it. I'm still gonna take it. Large Alpha Fiend. I think I do want the upgrade on Cold Sally as well. Rage doesn't seem that great right now. Let's keep the goal. Mark of Invasion. That's a bit annoying. It's gonna be hard to make Tethys survive the first turn. But I really want the gold. We do not have a shop next floor though. How do I deal with this? We'll draw one of these two units. They can be in front of Tethys. Not happy with that, but I do want the gold. It's as simple as that. Tethys can be fragile, Alpha Fiend in front, Cold Sally on the other floor to kill these guys. Ouch. The Train Steward will just die because it's fragile. So I guess... But then the Train Steward is dead, which is actually a benefit. We can ascend here. But we can also not ascend here. The extra collector spawn makes Alpha Fiend a bit better. Oops, wrong spell. Doesn't really matter. Alpha Fiend is a bit better with the extra collector because he has more chances to strike before units arrive. Yeah, it was definitely not the first thing that came to mind when I thought about the challenge, but now that I actually have Tethys, it makes a lot of sense. I don't mind Energy Siphon, we do have Helical Crystallises. But it might not be good enough. I think I take the Titan's Tooth instead. Fortify is a way to deal with fragile Tethys' weakness, or fragile in general. I would like that artifact, but I think I need to look for a Stygian unit here. Something like Guard of the Unnamed. But isn't Siren of the Sea just better? Unless it's fragile. But I think we can't have a fragile tank anyways. Okay, this is interesting. We do have the Forgotten Name. I think these Spike Drivers are just good. They're a bit less valuable in a deck like this. There is a Merchant of Steel here with an Unstable Vortex. I think these are just powerful. I should just take them. I want another Hidden Passage. If we are fragile, we want to be on a single floor that's well defended. Can Alpha Fiend... I guess they have to go on the second floor. Or maybe on the top? Top is probably better. I might have to skip these units, which is a problem, but I think it leads to a better result. That's gonna be fragile. Won't be able to deal with that guy. Need to start working on these. $38, we can deal 38. We can also deal 45 for that matter. It's a pretty good Titan's Tooth. It also hits Daedalus as well, which is a nice bonus. We want to keep this guy alive so our Alpha Fiend has something to hit. Okay. Last sand debuffering ice and pyre. Thank you. That's pretty much what I was looking for. Titan Sentry is not that great. And the others are definitely not good. Do we want extra draw, extra ember, or extra capacity? Currently I'm leaning ember. But I think draw is a bit better. Definitely want to go to the left for the free removals. Quick on the spike driver is very nice. Extra attack on the spike drivers is also very nice. I think we should buy these small upgrades when we have the chance to. Rage on the spike drivers? It might be solid. Extra health on the Alpha Fiend, because it looks like he's gonna be our tank for the most part. Is Endless something to consider? We can't really use Endless tanks, but we could use Endless spike drivers. Especially considering they are quick. This will cost us a lot of draw though. I kind of like it. And I'm not a big fan of the Rage. Do we still need Cold Celia? I kinda wanna get rid of it. I really don't like having that priority unit. That doesn't really work with our game plan. Although of course it does help keeping backlines clear, but I should have thought a bit more about that. Maybe I can't take that trial reasonably. But you know, it might be okay. I do want that guy to die eventually, but maybe not just yet. Frozen lands here. I can still deal with this guy next turn, can I? I guess so. This is enough to save the Siren at least. I could deal with this guy on the top floor by playing 3 spells, but I guess I'll just take the damage. Let's incant. This guy I don't care about. I should probably have removed the Eclipse Guardian's shield. That was clearly the most likely one to matter. But at least the Spike Driver on the top floor will kill these guys. I think it's worth taking the damage here if we manage to kill these 2 Absolvers. We're not gonna get enough Spike Drivers this fight just yet. So might as well not kill that one. Guardian Stone. Yeah. It's very helpful. Enflame Spike of the Hellhorned, impressive. I think I want to skip this. These are not great. Hi Taylor, welcome. There's still a few unit upgrades that would be good, but I think I also want some spell upgrades. Relic is also nice, but so is the Unstable Vortex. Let's look at the spell upgrades first. Consume Removal, we can't make use of that. I do want these Horn Breaks to deal a bit more damage. And I do want to cost reduce the Helicus. Maybe even more so the Hidden Passages. Holdover, cost reduced Hidden Passage. That's great. That's what I really want. Now we don't really care about the other one. That goes on a torch, I guess. Let's remove some Frozen Lances now. Actually, maybe torches instead. Not quite sure. The Frozen Lances are pretty useless soon, but... Ooh, more gold. That means I'm gonna buy a removal. Hi Malt, welcome. Oh, you've already chatted before. I missed you before, sorry. Train Steward, Torch, and... Yeah, I guess the Frozen Lands are weakest right now. Let's buy another one. I also want to get rid of some Train Stewards. We're not really an incant deck, so it's not a big deal. Hi Katira, welcome. Armor 15. It's gonna be somewhat annoying with the Sycophants. But we do have a lot of tools to deal with that. So I'm not that worried about it. I think I do want the Alpha Friend ready on this floor. Not happy about the placement of the Siren of the Sea here. I hope I draw into my Ascent soon, and works out. But this disaster. Guess we set up the Spike Driver colonies on the top floor. I do want to get the Collector, but I think I wish I had a better torch. I could kill this frontline guy, then the frostbite would go on the overcharged tank, which would be a nice chunk of damage. But at least we can drain. At least we have drain. That reduces the damage we take by a little bit. Not by much though. Ooh. At least this guy will die to frostbite. Do want to get that collector. Okay, we can actually kill this guy off. So we should be able... Ugh, so much damage. Stop it. We have to ascend this guy. I would love to ascend the Spike Driver or the Guardian Stone, but if we don't ascend this guy, we're gonna have trouble. Eight and 4 is 12, not quite enough to kill this sycophant. And it's always gonna happen. This overcharge tank might be our downfall, unless we draw into Ice Empire. We do have enough Spike Drivers now. Ascend the front line, then we have frostbite on the overcharge tank. Yeah, that should actually be enough. Not enough to kill him on this floor, but enough to kill him on the next floor. There's also this guy though. Let me think about that. Huh. That's just enough to get the kill. We no longer need the hidden passage. Doesn't help us next turn. I figured we were a bit short here. But at least we'll have some frostbite on the boss. Ice Empire in this hand is a bit sad. I would have liked it on the in the next hand. The problem is the next floor has almost no health, so the frostbite doesn't even matter all that much. This is a problem. I guess we are dead. This was difficult. I was hoping for some kind of in-camp build, but that never really worked. Whew. Tough.